Samir, what did you learn from your first season in England?
Tout. J'ai appris niveau
Everything. I learned about new tactics, commitment, technique. I've come on a lot. It's been a big change regarding coming from the French League to the English League. It's a really high level, which will bring me to winning titles and cups. I've learnt a lot.
You must have been told lots of scare stories about the pace and the strength of English football. Were they all true?
Oui, c'est vrai, c'est vrai. Surtout si on compare avec le championnat.
Yes, it's true, especially if you compare it to the French League, where the commitment isn't the same. There are some games in the Premier League which are so hard and are played at such pace and power, but it's been good to come here and take part in the best league in the world.
Did you look at someone, say, like Robert Pires, who adapted in the end? It took him a little bit of time, but he was a touch player like you, and he was introduced gradually and became one of Arsenal's best players. Did you look at certain players to think, how did they adapt, how did they make it work?
Je regarde la chaîne de Arsenal et je vois des matchs un peu.
I watch the Arsenal channel and see some of the games from the past, and those players have inspired me. I also talk to the boss, and there you are. It's made me learn about how to adapt best as I came here, like them, and had to adapt as they did, and little by little I've managed that, scored goals and played well, and that's important.
You scored on the first day of the campaign. Did that make a big difference to how you settled?
Oui, c'est quelque chose qui m'a pas mal aidé.
Yes, it's something which didn't do me any harm. Scoring on my debut was good for the confidence, taking the chance to adapt to the team, which is something very important. Last season I managed to settle in with the group straight away, being accepted by everyone, which was a big help.
And then soon after that you scored 2 goals in the win over Manchester United. A game like that will buy you a lot of credit with the fans, I would think.
Je pense, parce que c'est un match.
I think so, because everyone knows the rivalry between Arsenal and Manchester United. It's an important game, and so scoring against Manchester United, like scoring against Liverpool or Chelsea, it's clear that it gives you great credit with the fans, and playing so well against teams like that gives confidence in yourself and from the rest of the team, and it's important for the season as a whole.
You ended up with 7 goals and 5 assists. Are you pleased with that?
I think that I can do better with the quality of my final ball, but I've already scored twice this season and hope to do better than last season, and so give myself the best chance of improving and be a success here.
And we've spoken about it before, but at Marseille you played 120 games, you got 11 goals. You're currently on 49 games for Arsenal and you got 9 goals. Something has changed about as a goal scorer.
J'ai pris conscience que je pouvais marquer des buts, que j'avais des qualités pour pouvoir.
I've become aware that I'm able to score more goals, that I've got it in me to score goals, and that's a result of what we were talking about before. The quality of the team and the service from the team has really helped, and I hope to score 50 goals for Arsenal.
And just finally for this section, there's a famous quote attributed to you that I'd like to put to you. It said, "If I'm brave enough to face a knife, I'm brave enough to face a tough tackler." Is referring to your background in Marseille. Firstly, is that true? Is that a true quote?
Yes.
And secondly, does that sort of attitude help you adapt to a new environment, a new country? You know, there are bigger things than adapting to football.
Le fait d'avoir changé.
Having to change and having to grow up enabled me to progress, and coming through such tests at Marseille, especially in the last season there, brought me on a lot. Then I came to Arsenal for a new challenge and at a new level. Even this season I've broken my leg, which is something of an obstacle that I've had to overcome, and come back stronger. And even now, having got over the injury, getting back playing, These are obstacles that are thrown up in life, and you have to overcome them and come back stronger.
Dans sa vie et qu'on arrive à la surpasser, on devient encore plus fort.